How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Critics' Choice and PlayStation Indie sales that run through February 25th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25k by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $8.99, LEGO Marvel Collection is an action-adventure bundle featuring 3 LEGO Marvel games and all their Season Pass content. Smash through levels in LEGO Marvel Superheroes against Loki, relive MCU battles in LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and face Kang the Conqueror in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 with time-hopping stages, massive character rosters, and drop-in co-op across all 3 campaigns. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 130 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $5.99, Chasm is a pixel art Metroidvania, where a rookie knight investigates a vanished mining town in the Gildaean Kingdom. Battle supernatural creatures in tight side-scrolling combat, explore handcrafted rooms stitched into a procedurally assembled world map, and uncover powerful gear hidden throughout ancient catacombs and crumbling castles, while unlocking new traversal abilities that open previously unreachable paths. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Felseal Arbiter's Mark is a story-driven tactical RPG, following Arbiter Kyrie as she fights to maintain order under the Immortal Council. Command squads across elevation-based battlefields and turn-based encounters, customize your roster through a deep class system with 20-plus classes and 200 abilities, and outfit your army with crafted or looted gear, while progressing through 40-plus story missions and challenging endgame content. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Wasteland 2 Director's Cut is a post-apocalyptic tactical RPG where you lead a desert ranger squad across a brutal wasteland shaped by your choices. Tackle turn-based combat with over 150 weapons, solve quests through lockpicking or brute force, and navigate reactive storylines where short and long-term decisions permanently alter towns, factions, companions, and even entire regions of the Arizona and California wastelands. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $9.59, God Eater 2 Rage Burst is an anime-style action RPG where a new recruit battles origami during the deadly Black Plague outbreak. Wield transforming god arcs in fast-paced hunts, master over 400 blood arts and blood bullets to customize your combat style, unlock powerful skills, upgrade your weapons, and team up online in 4-player co-op missions against towering origami across a fully voiced 100-plus hour campaign. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $9.59, Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak is a hunting adventure bundle, combining the base game and its massive Sunbreak expansion in one set. Explore expansive maps, track and battle fearsome new monsters, utilize the wire bug for unprecedented mobility, ride your loyal Palamute companions into combat, and face increasingly challenging hunts with friends or solo in dynamic environments full of surprises and epic encounters. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 250 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Astalon Tears of the Earth is an action platformer where 3 adventurers climb a twisted tower to save their village, bound by a pact with the Titan of Death that turns dying into part of progression. You'll switch between a fighter, rogue, and wizard to solve puzzles, battle tough enemies and bosses, uncover powerful artifacts, and unlock shortcuts across hundreds of interconnected rooms in a beautifully detailed 8-bit inspired world. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $5.99, The King of Fighters 14 is a fighting game featuring a roster of 50 characters ready to duke it out in King of Fighters' classic 3-on-3 team versus battle system. Experience refined online features, a variety of user-friendly game modes, and an epic storyline that spans multiple arcs, tournaments, and rivalries, while mastering flashy combos, team mechanics, character-specific special moves, and advanced strategies to dominate opponents. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $7.99, the Contra Anniversary Collection brings the classic run-and-gun franchise to modern platforms and introduces a new generation of players to its intense, action-packed gameplay. Blast through waves of enemies and epic bosses while enjoying a digital bonus book filled with concept documents, the official franchise chronology, an exclusive interview with the veteran producer, and other behind-the-scenes content. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5.99, Pumpkin Jack is a spooky, scary 3D platformer where you embody Jack, the mythical pumpkin lord, and dive into an epic adventure helping the evil annihilate the good across otherworldly landscapes. Jump, run, and climb through unique, colorful levels filled with physics-based puzzles, dynamic combat against challenging beasts, unlockable weapons, and quirky companions like a haughty owl and snarky crow to aid your journey. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $7.99, Furi is a boss-focused action game where you must fight your way out of captivity by facing a series of relentless, intricately designed guardians and uncovering the dark secrets behind your imprisonment. You'll combine lightning-fast sword strikes with precise dual-stick shooting, dodging and countering in rhythmically intense encounters that demand mastery of timing, reflexes, and strategic stamina management. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Riders Republic is a massive multiplayer extreme sports playground where you can ride bikes, skis, snowboards, or wingsuits and explore an open-world sports paradise filled with chaos, competition, and tricks. Race, grind, and battle against over 20 players simultaneously across iconic U.S. national parks like Yosemite, Zion, and Bryce Canyon, customizing your character and taking on both career challenges and multiplayer events. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 55 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Resident Evil Deluxe Origins Bundle delivers 2 survival horror experiences, including HD remasters of Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0, along with the all-new Wesker mode. You'll explore tense, atmospheric environments, solve intricate puzzles, and manage scarce resources while facing relentless enemies, traps, and unexpected scares, all with options for modern or classic controls. It's an 87 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 55 hours to get both platinums. For $8.99, Dead or Alive 6 is a 3D fighting game featuring new stages, characters, and expanded gameplay mechanics that push the franchise's signature combo-driven action to new heights. Master brutal combos, flashy counters, and dynamic environmental interactions while competing in both solo and online multiplayer matches, unlocking new costumes, fighting styles, and special cinematic moments that heighten the intensity. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5.74, the Entropy Centre is a clever first-person puzzle adventure where you manipulate time itself to rewind objects and unravel the mystery of a collapsing space station orbiting a dying Earth. You'll tackle increasingly complex rooms as you reverse platforms, restore destroyed structures, and chain together precise solutions while Astra, your chatty time-bending AI companion, offers guidance, humor, and crucial narrative clues. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Nidhogg 2 is a side-scrolling dueling game that builds on the award-winning gameplay of its predecessor, adding new weapons, levels, and grotesque over-the-top art from Toby Dixon. Challenge friends or AI in fast-paced duels, compete in 8-player tournaments, fully customize characters head-to-toe, and experience a pulsating soundtrack that elevates every intense, edge-of-your-seat battle. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately a broken trophy making the 100% currently unobtainable. For $6.99, Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition is a high-octane racing game where you hustle by day and risk it all by night, battling a city's rogue police force while climbing the ranks of street racing's elite. The Deluxe Edition adds exclusive starter cars, special wraps, and high-performance vehicles like the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X, BMW i8 Coupe, and Mercedes C63 AMG, giving racers an early advantage and unique customization options. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $7.99, The Surge 2 Premium Edition is a challenging sci-fi action RPG set in the chaotic Jericho City, where armored soldiers enforce martial law, rogue robots run amok, and a deadly nanostorm threatens the skyline. The Premium Edition includes the full game plus all Season Pass content, featuring the Kraken Story Expansion, the Borax 1 Quantum Mace, the Public Enemy Weapon Pack, and Jericho's Legacy Gear Pack. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Wargroove is a turn-based strategy game set in the vibrant kingdom of Cherrystone, where Queen Mercia must flee her home and rally allies to save her people from an encroaching enemy. Players take command of diverse units, from agile archers to mighty fire-breathing dragons, across beautifully designed maps, mastering terrain and unique commander abilities to outsmart foes and overcome challenging missions. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Pathfinder Kingmaker Definitive Edition is a choice-driven single-player RPG that lets you explore, conquer, and rule the wild stolen lands of Galarian through deep storytelling and complex party-building systems. Create heroes from hundreds of classes and abilities, recruit 12 companions with unique personalities and quests, and shape your destiny through impactful moral choices, political alliances, and kingdom management. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 300 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played the LEGO and Resident Evil games and Wasteland 2, so I recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.